Welcome to week one. We're going up against Poppin. As you can see here, we got the matchup on the board. Each of our 11 mons. It's gonna be a tough week. When I was prepping, I quickly learned why Jirachi was a lot of points. One of the highest number of points on the board. Who knew that Steel Psychic would follow me at 100 stats across the board? Is pretty is pretty flexible and tough to deal with. It could just be like Scarf offensive. It could be defensive with follow me support. Pretty sure it gets Trick Room. I'm pretty sure it gets Trick Room. Pretty positive. But it just like has a huge move pool. And Poppin just drafted really well with a bunch of mons that love to set up, like Moltres, Azumarill, Mega Charizard probably gets a setup move, I'm sure. Mudsdale could set up. You're probably not running Mudsdale next to Jirachi immediately, but Superior with Contrary could even set up with Leaf Storm and Redirection and stuff like that. Jolteon can run Calm Minds. Neolego can run Power Meteor Beam for huge damage, and I don't know, the whole squad is built really well around Jirachi. So I'm pretty positive Jirachi will make an appearance. I mean, I think these top three are pretty much guaranteed into my team. And then I think some combination of Mudsdale in addition to for the slow mode. Nihilego looks really good into my team. Maybe not necessarily Poison, but Rock. If you can just power Meteor Beam my entire squad, and it's gonna chunk a lot of my team, if not just outright OHKO them. And then if you want an extra fast mode support, I could see Superior or Jolteon showing up, or Trick Room support with Throw, and Trick Room is pretty good. Also for wide guard support if you're worried about expanding force stuff from Hoopa. So, but yeah, it's just a quick little overview. Poppin already challenged me, so I'm gonna hop back to him and dive in, and then we'll get this thing cooking. So I'll see you in a second. All right, so let's see. We got the Terra types here. Let me just make sure the screen looks good. It's been a while since I've done this. Do I gotta zoom in? There, that looks better. Very, very interesting. I think into this squad, I mean, I did expect Jirachi, Azumarill, Moltres, and Mudsdale. Gothorita, I guess I wasn't really expecting it that much, just because usually it's Trick Room plus Fake Out support. So I guess it could still be Trick Room and maybe Fake Out in case, he's able to get rid of terrain with Ice Spinner or something. And then Charizard is pretty solid. Fire doesn't look that great into my team, but I mean, based on the mons I brought, it looks pretty solid. So it could be a little spooky. So I guess the question here is, am I gonna need Psychic Surge to prevent a Fake Out here? Because I didn't do too much prep for Fake Out stuff. So I could lead Treads Lele or something. Terra Dragon Jirachi. Honestly, I think I want to do this lead first. Lele Treads. Maybe go Mouse Hoopa and back. My only Trick Room answer is Room Service Hoopa. So if Trick Room goes up, I'm in a lot of trouble. I feel like this is going to be the theme most weeks. I'm just going to have to be better prepared for Trick Room. I don't feel like I prepped very well in the Poppin squad. I have some fun stuff. This could just I mean, this is probably just follow me Nasty Plot or something, right? That would be so miserable to deal with. Do I expect Jirachi to protect here? Could also be protect Trick Room. This is such a tough, anything next to Jirachi is such a tough lead too, because it all comes down to a mind game, right? Because Jirachi could protect while this sets up, or Moltres could protect while Jirachi sets Trick Room. And I feel if you're looking at this squad, you probably want to get Trick Room up. Let's go Terra Steel. God, this is so brutal. I could also just Dazzling. Dazzling High Horsepower, maybe? Or Dazzling Knockoff. I could Dazzling Knockoff into something. Let me see what this thing's item is. I feel like Jirachi is probably going to protect here, right? Because it's such an easy double up for me to go like Fairy Ground into Jirachi, and it covers for the Terra. So I feel like Protect is pretty... What do we got for an item? Choice Specs. Oh. Fiery Wrath, okay. Okay. Yeah, and there's the Trick Room. So now we can have like Iron Head. Yeah, I really could have just attacked into Jirachi there. That's crazy. I think I just keep clicking Dazzling Gleam and Protect to stall at Trick Room. And like hope that Lele maybe goes down. Any flinches? Nope. Okay, getting some good chunk of damage there. I got Berserk active, which is like terrible, but like what are you gonna do? I'm probably gonna lose both my mons here, which is really bad. And Fiery Wrath is also really bad. Plus with all the... Oh, Life Dew. Oh! Does that KO treads from here? Ah, frick. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna reveal my room service here. Yippee! Probably just go Follow Me, Terra Fairy Nasty Plot is what I'm thinking. Yup. Another Follow Me, huh? Interesting. Yoink! Give me the damage. Fire Wrath, cool. Yeah, Protect here, Shadow Ball into this. Should KO. Unless it's like super especially defensive. Hopefully this thing doesn't have Terra Blast, that would be terrible. But we're gonna find out. Trick Room, Iron Head, Life Dew, Follow Me. So Iron Head is its only offensive move, Terra Dragon. I don't feel too bad about my lead. I think I need to double up into something and just risk the Protect. Yeah, that's good damage. And then there's this... Oh, thanks for the Rocky Helmet. That's pretty sick. Yoink! Ah, Mudsdale is here. Mudsdale should still underspeed me. Yeah, because I was only able to underspeed Throw here. In theory, I should outspeed, but this thing can just KO Hoopa, so I think I need to double up into Mudsdale here. This KOs that, and then Mudsdale gets to go. So let me go after you into Hoopa, and I don't think Hyperspace Hole is gonna KO, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, that's not KOing. And then this is definitely gonna KO. Big Heavy Slam, yep. Alright, what's the adaptation here? I feel pretty good about the lead before. Like the Terra Steel. If I had just doubled into Jirachi there, I know it doesn't have Protect. I think I'm in a lot better spot. Lele treads. Hoopa was good, dealt a lot of damage. Doesn't Oko Mudsdale because I don't have a super effective move into it. I would need I would need 2 nasty plots, but I don't have Protect, so I don't really think that's gonna happen. I mean, it could be Lele Darm. Lele Darm seems okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Lele Darm. Who do I want in back for extra support? Azumarill could be a huge... I mean, Azumarill is going to be a huge problem regardless. I could bring Drifblim for speed support in back. And like strength sap stuff. We know that's stamina. Redirection is always nice to have, but there's some spread moves with Heavy Slam and stuff. If Trick Room goes up, I'm in a lot of trouble. Nah, we just don't let it go up. Oh boy, yeah, this matchup did not look good. But hey, we're gonna do our best. That's what we're here for. Here to have some fun, click some buttons. Maybe get a win on a game or something. At least Magician, already got to... Oh, we're just running it back. I mean, I know this thing doesn't have Protect, so... Could swap out, though. Is there a good switch for it? If I just go Moonblast Flare Blitz into that slot, because we know this is specs. Both of my mons outspeed both of his. I mean, there's like no switch in for that double up, right? I mean, I'm just clicking Moonblast and Flare Blitz, and I'm going crazy mode. And you can Terra Jirachi if you want, or swap out, but something's gonna be having to tank both of those moves. Do I think Darm takes a Fiery Wrath? After Rocky Helmet? Terra Dragon. Surely this doesn't tank that. No, okay. Does the Moltres come back in for like Fiery Wrath plus Earthquake spam? We know this thing has Heavy Slam. I mean, Mudsdale could be Assault Vest with how well it took that +2. I think I want to double into this. Possibly lose Darm here. Maybe both actually. Mudsdale Heavy Slam might just KO Lele, but that looks like Assault Vest to me. I don't think this is gonna KO. Yeah, no, that's real bad. That's a lot of damage. High horsepower. That miss is brutal. That miss is so unbelievably brutal. Damn, that sucks. I mean, for him. For me, it's great because Darm gets to live another turn. Because now I can just... Because now I have Unburden active, I outspeed. I can just... Icy Wind. Wait, my Darm is faster than Charizard. I think I just Icy Wind and Stone Edge into Charizard. Because it can't, it can't Terra out of its fire typing, so... Icy Wind, I'm assuming, will... Well... I actually am not sure if Icy Wind KOs an Assault Vest Mudsdale here. I have no special attack investment, and I'm Jolly, so I'm minus special attack. So it might live, but I guess like with the HP it's at, I don't really think I'm that concerned. I could Acrobatics, which is way more damage than... has more base power than Icy Wind, but at +2 defense, it's kind of a tank. Okay, it doesn't take it. That's spooky. Spooky if it did. Miss Stone Edge. Alright, cool. See, it Darm lives that. Sheesh. I was not expecting that. That did just under 49. I think I gotta go Acrobatics into Stone Edge again. This is kind of risky. I do hit it this time. I faint to Life Orb. Bring in Treads. I think I should be okay, right? Because I can Acrobatics, pray I hit the Rock Tomb. Sweet. Alright, okay, so we know, Poppin now knows that I can just double up into Jirachi and KO it, regardless of Terra. It doesn't have Protect, it can't do anything about it. So the play here is to either switch it up for Gothorita, who is what, Terra Normal? Yeah, Terra Normal. Or still lead Jirachi, expect to not get Trick Room up, and do some sort of setup on another Mon. I really like my Darmanitan lead. It kind of just, it like threatens everything. Do I just run the Lele Darm lead back? Drift Bloom and back is always nice for some sort of speed control. I mean, honestly, I might just run the same 4 back. Azumarill could obviously be a problem, but I think I have to run it back because I think that's my best answer. Knowing that Darm outspeeds Charizard without having to... One of my lead options was Treads Darm for Rock Tomb into like Stone Edge or Flare Blitz or whatever I needed to like potentially outspeed Jirachi or Charizard, but it seems like Poppin went more of a Trick Room heavy mode this time around. Just probably opting to leave Jirachi on the bench here, I would imagine, or bring it in afterward, after some sort of setup takes place. What is Azumarill? Is Terra Grass. So definitely not Sap Sipper then. Probably either Thick Fat or Huge Power. I mean, Jirachi obviously is really good if into either of my stabs. So I could just go like raw Psychic here and just click for huge damage. Man, I really don't know what to do. Let's go. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be a huge problem. Let's just go Psychic into Charizard and Psychic into Charizard and risk the Stone Edge, I guess. I guess. Not great. Could give it a, like, if this thing belly drums and then you just bring in Jirachi, I'm in a lot of trouble. But, well. Oh, no. That's brutal. Is this belly drum? Liquidation just KO'd Darmy. Okay. That's a good protect. That's such a tough call. That is a very tough call. Life Orb, huh? Ooh, do I take a Life Orb? Did I do a cal for that? I don't know about that. I don't know, let's go. I think I still have to. Oh, dude, if you have Jirachi and you swap it into this spot, that's so good. Alright, Psychic into Charizard. Let's just try to remove it, I think. I gotta take a KO here. If Azumarill attacks into Drifblim here, in theory I can just Strength Set back, but it could also just attack into Lele and probably just kill it, so. Yeah, that's such a good switch. I should have known. Yeah, that's a great switch. And now I don't have my... There's still no Terra yet on either side, so... I feel like Terra Water is super good on treads at this point. Unless I think I can end game. We know there's no Protect. Could still Terra. I mean, oh, this could also just, like, Terra follow me or something. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, let's Terra Water, High Horsepower, Pikachu. That's funny, I get it. That's a good one. I'm doubling into it. This is looking pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's good damage. Is this KO? Nice. Trick Room goes up. Makes a lot of sense, because I can't lose my speed boost now. Who's in back? Oh, Moltres. That's really bad. That is so bad for me. Oh, dude, the Specs is going to go so crazy. I don't know if Drifbloom's tanking that. Well, I can tank a +1 Thunderbolt from Specs Jolteon. But that's at full health, so so I don't know about that one. But I think this is my best play. High Horsepower into this. Probably just Trick Room. Hope I live and don't get flinched. Oh, I'm super dead. Oh yeah. Oh, it's over. Jirachi lives that too. Sheesh. That's a big GG. I'm going for, I mean, it doesn't matter because there's like, it's over. Yeah, it was a good adaptation on his part. Good adaptation. I should have recognized that the change out should have been Jirachi getting swapped out and be coming in the back later for like follow me support and whatnot. Oh yeah. But hey, pretty fun. Pretty fun. Darm went crazy there. Yeah, I think that was just, again, I mean, I think I still need to get better about my adaptations. Because I think there was probably, instead of just running it back again, there was probably a better way to handle that. But I also kind of, I think under-prepped for Trick Room, I think maybe. Because I really only had one answer, and for the most part, like Hoopa was not, it was not a great answer for the most part. Especially when Mudsdale could come in and still underspeed it. I think that was just bad prep on my end. But I mean, that game 3 was really well played for the adaptation and recognizing that you just bring out 2 super strong mons. And like the mind game, the protect mind game is always tough. Tough too, because like I wanted to get in there and remove the Azumarill, but it probably would have lived. Well, if I click Stone Edge and Psychic into it, probably would have KO'd it if I hit the Stone Edge. But I obviously hadn't seen Azumarill at that point, and I hadn't seen Protect on Charizard, so I didn't know which one had Protect, if either or both. So they both probably had it, and I just made the incorrect read, and from there it was extremely difficult to come back because I lost Darm, who was a huge offensive piece into his team. So, but yeah, it was a good set. I had fun. Happy to be back. You know, even though we start week 1 with a loss, always a good time. I'm glad we got the chance to play again. I feel like Papa and I have played more seasons than not, so it's always fun to get the run back. And I typically lose against him, so I'm not really surprised. But hey, I took a game, brought it to game 3. I'm happy with that. So that's gonna do it for today. We're gonna call it, and I'll see you guys next week for week 2. See ya.